The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 54 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike. 50. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they
my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the window.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. No. Check 31.
Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. On third down, Wilson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. These two teams all tied after one. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. Third and long for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Prescott to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Lockett. Nifty move. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. O-DUBB21's with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Completes it to Jason Witten. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. It's a gain of 35. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Second down and goal. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the half. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. And they'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? To throw is Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
They'll try to sweep. It's Lockett with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. First down, the run with Lynch. The tackle by Robert Quinn. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
14.
Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Play action. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack by Robert Quinn. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Hollister. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
On 1st down, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Wilson going to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for Wilson. Hit. It's loose. It's out.